people's giant, it's JahJahHenny, and I'm back. As you can see, I am in a new location. This is my new bedroom. As some of you guys may know, I recently moved, so that was the reason for this like week-long hiatus that I've been on. May have been over a week. Feels kind of weird because I usually post every day, every weekday anyway, and like to not have new stuff up, I was kind of nervous. I was like, oh my god, everyone's gonna unsubscribe from me, but you guys didn't. You're still here, and I really appreciate that so much. Thank you so much for being patient with me. I'm gonna give you guys an apartment tour if you still want one at some point. Maybe I'll go on live, or maybe I'll just do a vlog and just show you around a little bit. I'm not sure. Let me know if you still want to see it. But I really like my new place a lot. I know it's a lot different from what you guys are used to seeing with the black bedroom I was in. This is literally the complete opposite. But I really love this place, and I'm very excited to get into this video. Today we are doing the live performance of Butter by BTS, of course, from the Grammys. I did not see this Grammys show because, to be completely honest, I don't really watch award shows like that anymore. I used to watch them like religiously when I was younger, but now I'm just kind of like, I'll find out the results later. So I have never seen this performance, so I'm very excited to get into it. This is one of my favorite BTS songs. It's just a bop. So without further ado, let's check it out. I'm sorry, that is so cool. That is so cool. What an entrance. Oh, this is really interesting so far. The music is giving like spy, like James Bond, like I don't know. It's interesting. They're in the audience. I'm sorry, I'm like kind of overwhelmed right now. I've never watched a BTS live performance where they were at like an American or like Western like performance, except for the late night shows, but I feel like those don't really count because you don't really get to see the audience during that. And I know during award show performances, they do go to some shots of the audience reactions. And I'm really excited to get into this and see some like Western artists, some American artists, watching them perform, because like I just haven't experienced it yet. But oh my gosh, I was so not prepared for them to just be in the audience already. Like, I'm stressed out. Shout out to Olivia Rodrigo. Love her. This is so cool. I'm sorry. I'm like low-key getting teary-eyed because I'm just like, this is great so far. They haven't even started singing yet, and I'm just like, this is a lot for me. And also, like I said, I don't watch award shows, but I do occasionally like go back and check out performances from the Grammys. You know, depending on who's performing that year, I'll check out like my favorite artist or whatever. And I have to say, this setup so far, we're a minute into this video, they haven't even started singing yet. And I love it. I love the setup. I love the dramatics of it. I love RM sitting over there with his sunglasses on. This is great so far.
Into your heart like that. Cool shades to the hair. Oh, we don't you, my mother.
My man. I love him so much. When is V getting out? I need to know. I haven't looked it up, and I know you guys told me a while back, but I can't remember like the dates, like the months that everyone's getting out. Somebody remind me when everyone else is getting out, because I'm getting sick of this. I can't stand it. I need them to come back.
Hot like summer, yeah, I'm making you sweat like that. Break it down. When I look in the mirror, I'll let you hang to do.
What's wrong with his hand? He has something on his hand. Is that part of the costume, or is like black glove? Like, is that like a James Bond reference or something? I don't know. Let me know.
I got the superstar glow, so to the boogie line. Side step right left to my beat. I like the moon rock with me, baby. You know that I got that heat. Let me show you 'cause I can shit. Side step right left to my beat. Get it ready, smooth like butter. Pour you in like no other.
They look so good in these all black looks. I'm like, just, if I had been at this show for whatever reason, I don't know why I would ever be at the Grammys, but if I had been, I would like be losing my mind right now. Like, I would literally be losing my shit.
Don't be no usher to remind me you got it. Ain't no other that can see.
Okay, so now Jin is still sitting at this desk. So it's like, is he injured? Is that what that thing on his hand is? Is that why he's not like dancing with the rest of the guys? Or is this just his part of the performance, is that he's like the control dude? Like, I don't know. I'm confused.
Feel like a rubber, straight up, I gotcha. Making you fall like that. Break it down. Oh, when I look,
Sorry, let me go back, because just the look on his face. Hold on.
gotcha. Making you fall like that. Break it down.
I love them so much.
Oh, when I look in the mirror, I'll make you harder to move. I got the superstar glow, so to the boogie line. Side step right left to my beat. I like the moon rock with me, baby. No.
Oh, God. Jimin looks so good. I'm sorry, I gotta run it back, because I was so busy singing along, I wasn't focused. I gotta focus. Also, I do want to just say, I love the choreography for this song. I love it. It's just something so smooth and like, it's sexy. I love this choreography. Let me just run it back a little bit more. Oh, he looks good. He looks great. I love it.
I got the superstar glow, so
Wait, that was cool too. I didn't even realize that. I'm sorry, I keep on rewinding it, but hold on.
I got the superstar glow, so
I love that. I love the way that they did that. It was like a ripple effect. That was really, really cool. I'm going to run it back one last time. I'm so sorry.
I got the superstar glow, so side step right left to my beat. I like the moon rock with me, baby. Know that I got the hit. Let me show you 'cause talk is cheap. Side step right left to my beat. Get it, let it roll.
Ooh. Oh my God, it's so spy. It's so spy. Oh my goodness. It's the lasers, and they're like dancing around the lasers. You know what this also makes me think of? At least the horns on this part in particular made me think of the song Spy by Super Junior. You guys know that song? It's old, but it just made me think of that just a little bit. Plus the performance is like, you know, it's like, I feel like it's spy theme, so that's just what it made me think of. J-Hope looks so good too. So they all look amazing. They all look so dapper and like sophisticated and sleek and just like confident. Like the confidence is just like pouring out of the screen. It's ridiculous. that? Hold on. I have to go back, you guys. I'm sorry. What the heck is going on? You know what's hard about watching their performances? One of the most difficult parts is that there are so many of them, and I'm trying to watch everybody. This is why you got to watch their videos, their performances. Like, you got to watch it repeatedly. You got to watch it at least 7 times, because I want to focus on every guy individually. But everything's moving so fast. It's hard to, I'm going to be watching this again after this reaction. This is fantastic.
My race, I'm the nice guy. At the right body and the right mind. Blowing up the party in the right vibes. Like, haters. Fresh boy, pull up and we're late.
Now it's like Men in Black. It's giving Men in Black. The guys with the sunglasses on in the background. And RM had a costume change. I see this coat he's wearing, this long jacket he's wearing. He look good. How tall is RM? Listen, y'all already know I like girls, but I'm not gonna lie. Like, RM is so fine. He is so fine. They are all very good looking, but you already know I'm very partial to V and RM. But he looks tall. Like, you know what? I just realized I don't know any of their heights. I'm gonna have to look that up. Oh, wait. Jen joined them. So okay. I'm starting to think that maybe he was injured, and that's what that thing on his hand is, and it's not supposed to be part of the costume, because he didn't dance with them throughout this entire performance except for at the end. And it would make sense if he injured his hand, because there were a lot of things that they were doing that I feel like would maybe aggravate any sort of physical therapy maybe that he was doing at the time to rectify whatever the issue was. And so he just joined them at the end with choreography that would maybe be less aggravating to his hand. I don't know. Let me know what's going on, because I don't know anything about this performance, and I'm just curious. Oh my God, so many people, like, all the applause is like making me tear up again. Everyone, like, that performance was wonderful. Amazing. Thank you to the person who recommended it under my post where I was like letting you guys know that I was coming back to record more videos this weekend, because how did I miss this performance? Dude, like, I'm so happy for them. Like, I'm so happy to see how accepted they are. Like, it makes me so happy, like, by this industry in particular, because, and it's not that they need the acceptance of the Western world or anything like that, but it's just like, I guess for me, I'm kind of in like a bubble when it comes to BTS, where I don't really react with much outside of what you guys see on my channel, because I want to be able to react to pretty much all things BTS. So I don't really, other than when I listen to their music that I've already reacted to on my own time, I don't interact with like many things involving them. So like, I forget how popular they are sometimes, and I forget that, like, because when I first started listening to K-pop, like, over 10 years ago, it wasn't as popular in the United States. In fact, I didn't really know. I knew one person who listened to K-pop, and that was the person who put me on to K-pop. And other than that, like, I didn't know anyone who even thought about Korean music artists at all. You know what I'm saying? And that's not to say that there weren't people who did. It just wasn't as popular in the United States as it is now. And it's kind of like amazing to see just how much love they get, because this is like, this couldn't have happened in like 2006 or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like when I first started listening to K-pop, the first K-pop group I ever heard of was Big Bang. And that's because that was the person who exposed me to K-pop. That was their favorite group. So the first K-pop song I ever heard was Bad Boy by Big Bang. And then I just went from there. And I saw how popular they were on YouTube. I saw how many views they had on YouTube, and other artists too, like Beast or Super Junior, even EXO. Like, I saw how popular they were on YouTube, but I wasn't really seeing them in the media, like, you know, in the place I live. And then BTS blew up, and it was just BTS everywhere. Like, before I started reacting to them, of course, like I said, I've known who they were for a very long time, but it was just BTS everywhere. BTS. And it never dawned on me until just now that, like, I should have like checked them out way sooner than I did, because the fact that I was seeing them so much in Western media should have clued me in that this was different than all the other K-pop acts that I had listened to before. And like, just to see them at the Grammys is wild. It's just wild. The Grammys are not anywhere near the end all be all of award shows. A lot of people don't even think a lot of people think the Grammys are rigged. They're biased, and I would agree to a certain extent that the Grammys are very biased. But in the Western world, at least I would say in the United States, the Grammys is one of those award shows that's very important. It's like the Oscars of the music world, you know? And so to see them perform on the biggest music stage in the United States for an award show is like it's really amazing to see. And it makes me so happy to see how far their reach has spread, because they're not just the biggest group in South Korea. They're the biggest group, period. And that is amazing to me, and it's well deserved in my opinion. They're so talented, and to see them just not even break a sweat during this performance, just flawless. If there were any flaws, if there were any mistakes, I didn't catch it. I was just, you know, and even like, and I'm pretty sure at this point, like, I'm pretty sure it was that his hand was injured. Even seeing how they worked him into the performance, even not being able to perform fully with the rest of the guys, it wasn't like off-putting. It worked with the setup, it worked with the theme of the performance. Just fantastic, guys. I don't know, man. I'm just like, I'm so happy, and I love this song so much. You already know that I'm such a big fan of this song. But this performance, I'm gonna be watching this a few times, because not only is the choreography just so good, they look amazing on this stage. Like, I don't know what it is, but like, they just all look so confident, so sure of themselves. Like, they know they belong here. You know what I mean? And I really love that so much. Thank you to the person who told me to check this out, because I think I knew that they performed at the Grammys, but I just, for whatever reason, I never looked into it. I don't know, is this their only Grammys performance? I'm not sure what year this was. I know it wasn't the latest year, because when did Butter come out? I can't remember. Let me know in the comments. But have they performed at the Grammys since or before this? Let me know. I would love to check it out. And if you guys know of any other award show performances that they've performed at, I would really, really love to check that out as well, because I love seeing them perform live. They're just so fantastic, and this was no different from everything else I've seen. It's just great. But thank you so much if you're still here checking out my video. That's gonna be it for today. I'm gonna watch this again. I'm gonna actually, once I'm done filming, I'm gonna watch this on my TV, because I got a big ass TV in my living room. I'm gonna watch it out there so I can see it on the big screen, you know, because it was just such a good performance. I loved it. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. And if you're still here, I would really appreciate it if you could leave a like on my video, but only if you liked it, or you could leave a like for BTS. You could leave a like if you liked watching me watch them, or like leave a like because maybe you could be like, well, maybe what if one day BTS is on YouTube and then they're like, oh, this person reacted to us performing at the Grammys, let's check it out. And then they'll see that there's a lot of likes, and they'll be like, oh wow, so many people like this video because they like us. So if you want BTS to maybe see my video in the future, perhaps, and then be happy because there's so many likes on the video because you guys like BTS, then you can leave a like on this video, and you can also subscribe to my channel, but only if you want to. Don't do it if you don't want to. You know, I always say that you shouldn't do things you don't want unless you absolutely have to. You know, like we have to pay our bills. I mean, you don't have to, but if you don't, then your shit gonna get cut off. But it's still like a requirement if you don't want your shit to get cut off. But it's not a requirement to subscribe, but you can if you want, and it would make me very happy, and probably make BTS happy too, even though they don't know who I am, but maybe one day they will. Who knows? Who knows what will happen in the future? Do what you want, but also, you can subscribe, okay? And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.